Good evening. News 13 has learned a man critically injured in a suspected drunk driving crash was a high school athlete who went on to play at UNM.
That man's father was killed in the crash, and tonight the community is rallying around the family. News 13's Gabrielle Burkhart spoke with the victim's close family friend. She's live outside UNM Hospital with more. Gabby?
Inside this hospital is a family injured in more ways than one. They lost a father. A high school baseball coach and close family friend tells me he's angered by this senseless tragedy. A gruesome scene of twisted metal Sunday afternoon near Coors and Quail.
It's just gut-wrenching.
State of New Mexico versus Eufemiano Herrera.
Police say suspected drunk driver 28-year-old Eufemiano Herrera sped away from a traffic stop for speeding. A minute later, he crashed into a family's SUV as they were stopped at a light. The driver, Oscar Almeida Sr., was killed. His wife, son, and son's girlfriend rushed to the hospital in critical condition.
It's hard to make sense of how someone can be so stupid to get behind a wheel of a car and tear apart someone's family.
Head baseball coach for Rio Grande High, Orlando Griego, knew the family well. He played baseball with Oscar Sr. and coached his son, Oscar Jr.
He went on to use baseball to get his college education, and I know his father was very proud.
Griego says the family had just finished eating together when Herrera plowed into them. The officer who pulled Herrera over says he tried to follow Herrera when he fled the traffic stop but lost sight of the Nissan.
There was no pursuit, there was no high-speed chase, there was no cameras overhead, and the fact of the matter is there's only one person to blame for this.
Griego agrees.
100% of the blame goes on Mr. Herrera for being so stupid and idiotic.
He says the baseball community lost a cherished member, a proud dad who loved the game and loved his family.
He was not just one of our parents, he was our friend.
Griego talked to his students at practice today about the dangers of driving drunk.
Cherish your time with your family. Treasure every day.
Griego ended practice asking players to pray for the victims.
1, 2, 3, Oscar!
The coach said he visited the family in the hospital. He says Oscar Jr. suffered a bad concussion and doesn't recall much of the crash. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Gabrielle. Herrera is charged with 4 counts of vehicular homicide and has a prior DWI conviction.